Alrighty. Hi guys, welcome to our brown and red belt class. Last class of the day before demo team. Woo! Let's get this show on the road. Direct. Face the class. Stop feet. Stop moving in gauge. Doing it. Then roll your shoulders back. I'm gonna go ahead and close one of these doors here. And go arms going forwards. No? Really tired of hearing me.
We yell a lot here, though.
Side to side. Yeah, but we don't consume alcohol in public. So, I like that. But that's they've been there every day this week. And really loud, so. And up and down. Not that I'm against people hanging out, I just.
Yeah.
Yeah. At a certain point, it's disorderly conduct, as they would say. Rule books. Okay, go ahead and step back out to the aisle. Hi, Lauren and Jacob. Good to see you guys. All right, we got back with grazing kits. 10 on each leg. Ready, Hannah?
Hannah.
Duel. Step.
Set.
Net. Tosse. Yose. Ilgo. Yuda. Aho. Yo. Switch feet. Other side. Ready, Hannah? Duel. Step. Net. Tosse. Yose. Ilgo. Yuda. Aho. Yo. Alrighty. Go ahead and switch your feet. Give me 10 side rising kicks on each leg. I won't count these out, but go ahead and give them to me. Go for it. Hi, Jacob. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, side rising. You can do sideways like side kicks or pointed toes like round kicks. Either one's okay. Give me 10 on each leg. Okay, we've got just 2 little minute warm-ups here today. Should be fairly easy. Instead of doing push-ups, we're going to do down-ups. So down-ups, I'll show it once, slowly, like an old woman would. Okay, so I'm going down, and I'm coming back up, just like that. You would plant both hands, come down, come back up. You've got 1 minute. I want you guys counting for this. Down and up equals 1. Awesome. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. Oh, wait for it. Sorry. And go for it. Move this over here so you guys have some motivation. You are facing off against Alex today, and he is moving like a madman. It's awesome. Notice he's got a rhythm for himself. He's keeping that good rhythm, that good pace the whole time. Awesome. Keep it up. Right now, we're halfway through. Well, you are rocking it, Alex. Keep working hard. So finding that good pace. Okay, we're almost there. Almost done, I swear. And time! Awesome. Shake it out. Good. You can stay on the ground because the next one will be also on the ground, so less cardio though. What number did you get?
39.
Oh my goodness, 39. Wow. Okay, awesome. So that means each down up, if I'm rounding up to 40 out of 60 seconds, it took 2/3 of a second for you to do each one of those. Maybe a little bit more than a second. Other way, 1.3, I believe. Either. Doesn't matter. That's okay. Let me know your numbers. Nicole is here. Awesome. Hi, Nicole. We got 34. Alex, you are still on top for that one. We'll wait for other people to go ahead and let us know their numbers if they want to. Good to see you guys. The last one here is just sit-ups. For this one, really make sure, especially my people at home, I know, Alex, you probably know this, a sit-up means you come all the way up. It's not the crunches where you just let those shoulders off the ground. All the way up, all the way down each time. We've got 1 minute here. This is our last warm-up round, and then we are moving on. Go ahead and get ready, get set, and go for it. Awesome. So you guys can put your hands up to your head like Alex is doing here. If you have a lot of control, it's easier to do this style. If you're still kind of learning how to do those sit-ups, maybe crossing those arms over your chest would work well. Maybe even throwing your hands forward would work well. But just keep working these. Awesome. We are halfway there. Keep it up. You guys are rocking it. We have 15 seconds left. Just think after this, we have officially finished our warm-up. And time. Awesome job. All righty. What'd you get, sir?
30.
30. Fantastic. So we don't have to do these for belt testing for you guys. So back in the day, we had to do sit-ups for first, second, and third degree belt testing as well. 30 would have more than surpassed what you needed. Good job. That was back in my day. So let's go ahead, grab some water for me, guys. We're gonna get into kicking to start. We'll do a little bit of boxing, a little bit of forms today. If we have time left over, we're gonna do an eskrima exercise. But let's go ahead. Let's get this on the road. I'll grab that water, and then we'll get going. Grab my coffee here. 47? Jacob, that's awesome. Good job, buddy. Okay, so continuing to this rotation, I had some fun things that I did with my black belts today that I think that you guys would definitely enjoy. It has to do with 360 kicking, and it also has to do with some of the double kicking that we were part of as well. So 360 kicking was basically we step in and turn. You guys are really starting to get those down. I'm not worried about that. But what I do want to see now is we're starting to differentiate hip positioning. Go ahead and I want you guys to do one thing for me. So you're going to start. You're going to go ahead. 3 kicks is what we're going to try in the air here. We're doing 3 different hip positions for our kicks. We can say back kick, side kick, front kick.
Right.
So if I'm in my guarding stance here, I'll do this sideways so you guys can see me. I'm going to start kind of close to my back because our back kick doesn't have as much reach as our side kick does. My back kick, I'm here. My hips stay facing backwards and my heel stays down. I'm going to back kick my back. Now, as I finish back kicking the back, I'll go back kick, I'll rechamber, I'll turn my hip sideways, and I'll side kick. After I finish my side kick, I'll turn my hips all the way over, and I'll front kick. And actually, I'm keeping the same leg for all 3. It's really, really hard to do slow. So I'll let you guys go ahead and try this out in the air. Even if I'm doing this in the air and I'm not on a back, I'm in my guarding stance here. I turn, I go back kick, side kick, front kick. Kind of fun, kind of hard at the same time. This will be a challenge. We will get into making this a 360, but you're just going pop, pop, pow. You can level it if you want. So you can go a low, medium, and then a high front kick. You can keep everything the same. It's fine with me. We're going to go ahead. Let's do 3 on each side. I'll do these with you for this first one, and then we'll move into the 360s. Go ahead and get ready. Get set, and go. Awesome. Let's go ahead. 2 more on this side. Ready? And go. Woo! I know, I definitely have a tendency to over-rotate my back kick. It throws me off. Let's do 1 more on this side. Ready? And go. Awesome. Switch feet. Other side here. Ready? And go. Good. Really feel those hips wiggle. Ready? And 2. Awesome. Knocking the bag around. Awesome. 1 more time here. Ready? Get set and, sorry, I didn't know if you were ready, and go. Awesome, wonderful. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'll show you guys how this next one works. That was kind of a fun one, right? I enjoy that one. That one's really fun for me. But now I'm gonna add in the step in. So this is the 360 now. I'm doing a step in turning back kick. So remember my running stance here. I step, I go 1, 2, 3. So basically I'm adding a step in before I do these 3 kicks. If you need to, especially with a back kick, if you're hitting a bag, you might want to start farther away and just barely touch on the back kick to allow the side kick and the front kick a little bit of breathing room. That's up to you though. It's really just that hip positioning. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera. So it's on you, sir. We've got 3 through here. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Hopefully people at home don't have any questions. This is kind of designed to be a fun warm-up. If it frustrates you, you're doing it right. So if it challenges you and frustrates you, then you're doing it right. Go ahead and get ready. Get set and go for it. Good. Push a little bit more on, not the back kick because it was good. The front kick, push out, although I can tell the bag was also, it moved on you. So let's go ahead, let's do 2 more here. Good, awesome. Notice how far that bag was. That's the amount of power I want you guys to have, even if you're in the air here. One more time. Whoop. Those are screamer sticks. And go for it. There we go. Switch feet. Here comes the fun leg. Ready? And go for it. It's the right leg, so it's the easy one. Go ahead and go for it. Good. And it doesn't, I mean, this is not a speed competition, so keep working this. Best technique. This is looking good. One more time. Awesome. And time. Okay, so this is kind of a push kick style here. For this next one, consider this to be just simpler than the other kicks. For this one, you really want to try to make sure that you kind of take the bag over. I'll turn this to the side for just a second. For this next one now, it's not a, my goodness, I just completely lost my train of thought. It's not a back kick, side kick, front kick. It's just going to be a jump, turn, side kick, front kick. So you are going to add a hop to that. This one, it might frustrate you guys with the hip positioning because you're going to feel like you want to over-rotate. It's easy to over-rotate on this, and it's easy to come out like a crescent kick as you're turning your hips. So how it works, if I'm not comfortable doing the jump yet, I step, I turn, I side, just like that. If I am comfortable doing the jump kick, I come up, turn, 1, 2. Now I didn't hit on the side kick. This is still actually a technique that I'm working myself. I try and use this in sparring. I want to make sure that I give myself enough room to be able to throw that front kick, but keep your hips sideways for the side kick. So one more time, I'll just demonstrate this last time here. I'll get a little bit closer to my bag. I hop, I turn side, push the front kick. If it takes you time in between, that's fine. Get that time to work that good technique. Let's go ahead, let's do 3 on each leg. Same deal as last time. Yeah. Get the shoulder up, go ahead and get ready. Walk around this way so I can see better. Get set, and go for it. Awesome. That bag's really wiggling, great job. Ready, and go. Oh, that was a close one, almost there. My people at home, notice when Alex jumps, he's making a decision on whether or not he wants to jump up or whether or not he wants to jump forward. Which way are you going?
I'm trying to go up.
I can see that because you're not covering as much distance, right? Make that decision at home on which one you want to do as you throw these kicks. Let's do one more time on this side. Ready? Go for it. Awesome. These are nice power kicks. Switch feet. Awesome. Ready? Go for it. Awesome. And again, it's easier in the dominant leg to over-rotate, but it's looking good. So 2 more. Go for it. Will you do me a favor? Will you actually take the bag and twist it like this? Will you twist it clockwise?
Okay.
The bag like the, yes. Like to tilt it. Good. Okay, it's locked in now. It was kind of coming unlocked on the bottom. Sorry about that. Let's do one more time here. Give yourself a little bit more room because you've got longer legs than you think. One more time on this. Ready? Go for it. Good. Power kicks no matter what. Even if the leg touches, that's okay. You can still hit someone with that front kick. Good job. Let's go ahead. This last one that I'm going to do today, have you done twist kicking with me yet?
I don't think so.
Awesome. Okay. Whew. All right, we're about to have fun with this new technique today. So I am going to teach you guys. Question mark. Okay. Let me know if you're having issues, okay, Jacob? Let me know. I'm going to teach you guys a new kick today. This is the kick that normally only black belts learn, but I have so much fun with it. It's a twist kick.
Twist kick.
Twist kick. So a twisting kick is like an inverted round kick. Everybody say, huh? So it's kind of funny. When you do a normal round kick, you pick up your knee, you hit with the top of your leg, you're coming around, you're just kind of throwing a round kick, right? A twist kick comes up like a round kick, and it hits on the other side of something. Yeah, it's a weird technique. Your toes still point, because when you're coming up and you're hitting here, I don't know if I can stick this slow. I'm tapping the other side of this person, either, their side, their head, their jaw area, with the other side of my foot. I'm coming over, and I'm bringing it back down. This is not a power technique. This is primarily a faking technique, actually. It's a really, really fun one, though. So how a twist kick works, the knee comes up, around, and it comes back down. And it's pure form. It's normally used in traditional forms, but I use it plenty in sparring. It's a gnarly setup. So we're going to go double kicking. We're going to do some triple kicking. Then we're going to add it to our 360 kicking today. I think you guys can handle it. Besides, 360s have come a long way. I'm not super worried about them. How it's going to work today is we are going to go twist kick, round kick. So I'm going to bring my leg up and kick on one side. I'm going to rechamber. I'm going to make sure that my hips are sideways. And I'm going to kick a round kick on the other side. If I'm doing this on my bag here, hopefully you guys can kind of see this angle. I'm hitting 1, 2. So the fake is the twist kick. Maybe I'm grazing the bag, and maybe I'm tapping it, or maybe I'm not even touching it at all. But I'm twisting, and then I'm throwing the round kick on the other side. Pop pow. It's fast. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes. Give yourself a little bit more room though. You have longer legs than you think. Yeah, so let me go ahead. I'm going to move the computer over. And you know what? I'm noticing that you guys are not getting good quality because of the, what is that word? Light. That's the word we're looking for. So we're going to move it to this side. That way we can still see you well. And, oh, look. Whoa. It looks like Alex is not a shadow person. How great. Okay, so all we're going to do with that back leg is twist around. We're going to do 5 on each side. We're going to make them fast and snappy like my snapper turtle soup. Go ahead and get ready. Inside and 1. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Twist kicks, 1 switch feet. They work on a bunch of different levels. So if you guys actually want to work leveling, where you like twist low and kick high, or twist high and kick low, you guys can go for it too. It's a good way to get that in there. Go for it again. Oh, we've got 5 on this leg. 1 and 2. Turn hips a little more. 3. Good. Yeah, and the hips don't turn until the what?
Foot?
The round kick, right? Because my hips come up a little bit, but then I really twist on that round kick. Let's do 2 more. Ready? 4. That's it. And 5. Good. Even if you don't have a bag at home, this should be still something you guys can do. Now, we're going to turn this into a triple kick setup. So what I mean by that is now we're going to go twist kick low. Sorry, no. Round kick low, twist kick medium, round kick high. 1, 2, 3. So if I'm doing that, I'll go ahead, since they can see me from here, I'll show this one in the air, and then we'll go ahead and we'll have you start practicing this. So round kick low, twist kick medium, round kick high. If I'm doing this full speed could be 1, 2, 3. Full speed could be 1, 2, 3. Either way, just make sure the only thing that I want to make sure you guys emphasize, keep your hips square on your twist kick. Because if you try to turn your hips sideways as you're twist kicking, you could blow out your knee. So just be careful. That's my only thing. Let's go ahead. Let's try this out here. Get ready? Yeah, same thing. Back leg. Get set. 5 on each and go for it. That's 1. And 2. Good. And 3. Awesome. 4. Wonderful. 5. Good. Switch BBs or other leg in front, whichever you prefer, and go for it. Good. 2. Awesome. 3. There we go. That's starting to climb up there. 4. 1 more, and 5. Cool. Okay, so that's coming along. I'm going to move this so I don't knock it over on my mat. Here's the fun part now. How do we turn this into a 360? So we're going to take, since it's easy, you know what? We're going to do 2 variations of this today, just because I love kicking so much, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this. You're going to be in your garden stance. If I'm coming forwards here, I'm going to step in and turn. Here's my 360. I'm going to go side kick with my back leg, and then I'm going to go round kick, twist kick, round kick. So this is a quadra kick. If you guys are like, there is no way on earth, Master Wagner, I am doing that, that's okay. You can go step in, you can go turn, you can go side kick, twist kick, round kick too. Either one is okay with me. Either side, round, twist, round, or side, twist, round. Whichever you prefer to try, that's okay with me. The idea behind this is that we're getting back into our more traditional Taekwondo roots. Double motions, multi-kicks, 360 kicks, all of these are very, very traditional Taekwondo. Traditional Taekwondo athletes can come up, they can kick you repeatedly over and over and over and over again, and they can just keep going. It's light strength with flexibility and balance with Taekwondo. So let's try it out here. Do you have any questions on this?
Kinda. Is it good that I'm feeling sort of a stretch, like right here in my leg when I do the twist kick?
If you're twisting and you're feeling, so here's your knee. You've got inside and outside. If you're feeling on the outside of your knee, there's a little muscle on the edge there, kind of like I don't know how to explain, like a tendon almost. If you're feeling that move, yes. That's a muscle that you probably don't get to use very often. And yes, you should be feeling that. If it's searing pain, no. But if you're feeling a stretch, yes, that's normal, but it's just not a muscle that you guys have used very often.
Actually.
Black belts also experience very similar things. They're like, why does my leg hurt? That's why. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's try it out. Same thing, 5 on each leg. Go ahead and get ready. And go for it. There we go. Yeah. Having fun, hopefully, with this. Let's try it again, 2. Good. Ready? And 3. That's it. Good. Push a little bit more on that side kick. It's going to make your balance harder, but it's also going to make it more effective. Let's go forward. Go for it. There you go. And in real life, that back won't move on you because it'll be a human. And 5. Good. Switch feet. And then Lauren, Jacob, and Nicole, please feel free to let me know if you are having questions on this or any sort of comments. You are more than welcome to let me know at any time. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. Oh, there we go. All right, go ahead, start your next 5 here, Alex. I want you to count on your own while I read this, okay? Go ahead and count out loud for me.
1.
How many people are here? We've got a couple. I think we have 4 in studio, 4 outside of studio, and then Alex here in studio. We do have in studio spots open. I know, Alex, you're lonely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been the only one. You guys are welcome to come in. Awesome. How many more you got?
5.
Good save. Good save. All right. Cool. So this last one, your first kick down, you won't use on the mat just because I don't want you hurting your knee. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a 360 hook kick into this round twist round. I think you guys are going to find that it's going to be a little bit easier than doing the side kick. So again, on the round twist round, if you want to slide in to do that and hit the back, you can. Just don't hit it with the hook kick. If you hit a hook kick on the back too hard, you can mess up your knee. So just be careful, because if you straighten your leg and you hit there, your leg will keep going. Your knee does not bend that way. So find my garden stance here. I step in, I turn, I go hook kick, round, twist, round. It might feel a little bit easier. You guys can do this in the air at home. If you have questions on it, please feel free to let me know. Really turn those hips. Yeah. Let's go ahead. let's do same thing, 5 on each leg here, and then we're gonna move on away from kicking. Any questions?
Yeah. So if you hit the bag with your knees slightly bent, would that be as dangerous?
So, no, it wouldn't, but it only takes one. And the reason why we don't practice hook kicks on the mat too as well is because we don't get the reach chamber practice, because you hit the bag and that's it, right? It's like we don't throw ridge hands on bags very often either, because if you can pop a ridge hand better than you can a hook kick, but if you continue on a ridge hand, the elbow keeps going. And then all of a sudden you bend the elbows like me. So when you hook kick here, you don't get the reach chamber. That's why we ask not to hit the bag. So if you want, you can skim it if you want to. So like skim it with your foot. That's okay if you want to try that. But that's a good question. 5 on each leg. Let's go for it. Let me know if you guys have questions here in my online class. And let's go for it. Good. And if you don't want to hit the bag either, if you want to hit the air, that's okay with me too. That's going to make it easier on you. That's totally right. 2. Awesome. Getting there. Yeah. It's almost easier in the air, right? 3. There we go. Getting higher with each one. And 4. Awesome. One more time and 5. Good. That's lovely. Switch feet. And 1. Awesome. Getting there. Looking good. Yep. There we go. 2. Getting better. Yeah, absolutely. You're learning how to pause that balance when you need to, which is good. 3. That's it. Good. Ready? Yeah, there we go. 4. Awesome. Last one. Last one. Ready? And 5. And time. Okay. Kind of shaking it out. How are we starting to feel on these?
Good, man.
Good. Take these at home. Take them for practice. Now, you don't need to for testing. No double kicks or triple kicks on any of that. I'm teaching you guys that because I know you have your jumps and your 360s down. So the double kicks are something extra for you guys to practice. It's extra credit. And when you get back in and you start sparring, you throw a triple kick on someone, they will not know what hit them. Let's go ahead from here. Get some water for me. Alex, go ahead and get your gloves on as well. We're going to come back and we're going to do some boxing. Go for it. Alex, are you chilly enough?
Yeah.
Have you had enough fresh air?
Okay.
I think I've had enough fresh air for the day. I think I'm about to have sour air if I go any farther with this. I'm locking you in, okay, kid?
Okay.
Perks of doing outdoor classes, I don't have to deal with anyone at the McCarthy's anymore. Woo! Excited for that, believe me. Okay, so moving on here. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you didn't hear any of what was going on outside. We just have a little bit of a disturbance is the nice way for me to put it. Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and I'll show what we're going to work on with our boxing now, and then we will move on from there. So, boxing-wise, we've got a couple things that we're working on. You guys are doing a lot of defensive movement. Now, you don't have a bad guy at home that you can work with, unless your names are Jacob and Lauren, in which case don't hit your sibling. So, and I know you thought about it. Same thing with Nicole and Jonathan. Don't hit your sibling. But if I have my grandstands here, hopefully you guys can see me. Let me know if you need me to scoot up or demonstrate this in a different way. I'm going to start by just working my traditional block counters. This is a simple drill. All you're doing is you're bouncing here, you're kind of waiting. Every time you hear me say go, you're going to do some sort of defensive technique. Could be a block, a check, a parry, a slip, a bob and weave, a slide back, a step away. I mean, any sort of dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge movement. If you guys have watched dodgeball, that was a dodgeball joke. But I'm here, I do some sort of technique. As soon as I'm doing that, I'm going to give some sort of counter. For this first round, your counters are going to be boxing. You can give up to 5 punches afterwards for your counters. So I'm here, maybe I split, and then I go across it, and then I slide back. And then the next time, maybe I volley weave and I go uppercut cross. But every single time, I'm throwing a defensive movement of my choice, and then counters of my choice as well, up to 5 punches. Hopefully that makes sense. And now it looks like I do have a couple comments, so give me a second here. Why can't we hit our sibling? Don't even give me that! Because your parents would kill me if I said yes, that's why. Okay, and I'm not getting in trouble with your parents. If they say yes, go ham. All right, go ahead and get ready. Get set. We're doing a little bit of bouncing. And go. Awesome. Defense, 1, 2, 3. I like it. Ready? Go. Good. And you can switch it up each time. You can keep it sync. Fine with me. No matter what you do. Go. Good. Try to start moving around the back too. You can rotate all the way around. I'm sure they don't need to. They know what they're doing. And go for it. Awesome. Go. Good. Part of these defensive movements with counters is recovery too. If you throw these techniques out there, then you leave them out there, then you wait a while, then you come back, then you get ready again, you are going to get your clock clean when sparring. Hit them, and then be ready to go again. Right? And go for it. Awesome. Yep, keep that good bounce. And go. Awesome. Is that a hammer fist?
Right, yeah.
I did. All right. I don't see those very often. And go. Good. Keep it going. Ready? Go. Awesome. And go. Good. Get a little bit more of a bounce forward for me. And go. Awesome. And go. Okay. Keep it up. And go. Let's do 2 more here. That's a nice hook. Ready? And go for it. Awesome. Last one. Go for it. And time. Check it out a little bit. It's kind of our warm up here. Now, here's our fun one. This time, it's a defensive movement with kicking counters. For this one, I know most of us have a tendency only to blah, 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 blah. Wow. Most of us have a tendency only to throw one kick and kind of be done with it in sparring. I see this often. Okay, I parried you. Now I'm going to wait a second. Now I'm going to kind of kick and now I'm going to run away. Doesn't work that way. I want at least 2 kicks for your counters here. For your blocks now, I want you to imagine long range boxing. So not boxing, but blocking. Thank you. It's been a long day. It's all coming out in German. Okay, now I'm here. Long range could mean that as I'm blocking a leg, a leg. Again, a kick, I'm blocking, and then I'm coming in. It could mean that I'm not really parrying. I'm not really doing a whole lot of splits because those are close range. It could be a bob and weave. I could bob and weave out. It could be a low block, could be an outside block, could kind of be a high block here. High block coming in for like a back of the round kick off of that. You can do several different things, but you're going to go farther range block and then 2 kicks or more. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hopefully that makes sense as well. I'll go ahead and I'll see what we've got. Go and stick back up with it. Get a little bounce going. Awesome. And go for it. Awesome. And yes, no, you cannot hit Kiana, Jacob. Ready? And go. Awesome. Go. Oh, there's the twist kick. Application of knowledge. Awesome. And go. Good. And you don't just have to double kick if you want to do like double motions or like 2 different ones, that's totally cool too. Ready? And go. Woo! There we go. And go for it. Perfect. Let's do 3 more. And go. Awesome. Notice he keeps his hands up even when he's kicking. Ready? And go. Good. 1 more time here. And go. And time. Okay. Hopefully that's feeling pretty good. I've got a combination that we're going to work now. This one, so you're not going to be tested on concrete combinations on test day, which is coming up in a couple weeks here. But what you are going to be tested on is just the ability to kind of adapt application of knowledge of what you guys have learned with these defensive strikes so far. Now in my guiding stance, here's our combo of the day. This is what we're going to be working on. And these are going to kind of continue to get longer and will be more similar. I'm here in my guarding stance. I'm going to go parry. So I'm basically just pushing their hand out of the way, and I'm going to jab with the same hand. So I'm going parry, jab. From there, I'm going to do the same thing on my backhand, parry, cross. I can choose to cross, or if you guys want to hook too, you can hook. So parry, jab, parry, hook, or parry, cross. From there, you're going to give me a double motion kick. We're going to build onto this combo, but that's just our first basic setup. So one more time, parry, jab, parry, cross, double motion. You can go back, front, or front, back. Doesn't matter to me. Do we need to see it again, or are we good?
I think I'm good, man.
Cool, awesome. Let me know, guys, if you guys need to see it again. Parry, jab, parry, cross, double motion. Go ahead and get ready. Get that little bounce going, get set, and go for it. Good. Those parries almost should be so fast that you can almost not see them, right? They need to be snappy and quick. And go. Awesome. Good. Yeah, start to link the 1, 2, 3, 4. Start to work that even faster. And go. Awesome. That's it. Yeah, that parry should be coming ready for that cross. I mean, as soon as that jab pops up. Go for it. Awesome. Let's do 2 more. Do what you gotta do. And go for it. Good. And one more time. Go for it. Good. Now from there, we're going to add on our next techniques here. We just went parry, jab, parry, cross. For the most part, the double motion that makes the most sense is the back front double motion, at least in my opinion, because you're already extended for that cross. You need to throw back leg into front leg. Now from here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go bob and weave 1, bob and weave 2. On that second bob and weave, our backhand is going to do an uppercut during the bob and weave. So we go front to back bob and weave, and then our back to front bob and weave, we throw the uppercut. It's like a finishing move, rips all the way up. Do we need to see it or are we good? Let's do 1 full speed, sorry. So parry, jab, parry, cross. Double motion, land. Bob and weave to the back. When you're bob and weaving to the front, you're throwing that uppercut. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'll go ahead and I'll double check and see what we said. Let's try this out. One step back, guard, and step tail. Looking good. Get ready. Get set. And go for it. Awesome. That was it. You can, instead of thinking about up more, try to come straight through. Everybody say at home, stutter punch.
Stutter punch.
So stutter punch is basically an uppercut that doesn't come up. So your palm is up. It's coming parallel to the ground, and you're pushing forwards here. You're coming like that. It's not ripping through. The idea is that it's hitting the diaphragm, the jejunum area on a bad guy, and it's causing them to either not be able to breathe or throw up or all those fun things. So it's not a knockout style, but the stutter comes straight forward. Let's try it. Let's do at least like 5 or 10 more of these combos. Go ahead and get that bounce going. Get ready, and go for it.
Right.
That's okay. It's a good uppercut. It's just the wrong hand. That's okay. And go for it. Good. Awesome. All right, let's try it again. Let's do 3 more here. Ready? And go for it. Good. Yeah, link each move as much as possible, but still make sure you can see the good technique in each one. Let's do 2 more. Go for it. Good. One last time here. And go for it. Awesome. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's feeling pretty good. Oh, you buffered. Okay. I buffered for a moment. Let me know if that continues to happen. Hopefully you guys can still see me now. Just keep me in the loop with that. For this last thing that we're going to do here real quick, it's 1 round here. We're going to do some shadow sparring. Alex is going to be the person that you're shadow sparring against. He's your bad guy. You want to throw your blocks, your counters, everything off of him. Hopefully that makes sense here. Alex, while you do that, I need to step outside for a second and ask them nicely to keep it down.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's try this out. We've got a 1-minute round here. You're sparring against Alex. Make sure you go ahead and step back, hit that guarding stance. Awesome. Get ready. Get set, and go. Awesome. Oh, you're almost there. You've got about 8 seconds left, literally. And time. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully that's feeling good. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of good exercise in there. Let's finish out here. Go ahead, get some water for me, and we're going to move into some eskrima. So get some water, grab those eskrima sticks, and we'll go from there. I told them that I had a 15-year-old who was just really excited about hearing those words, and they were like, oh, we'll keep it down. So they were very nice about it. Okay, so moving on, you are going to get to hit stuff with your eskrima sticks today, which will be good. My people at home, we're going to be doing a review of everything that you'll need to know for these eskrima sticks. I'll keep you there. Here's how things are going to work. Alex, you'll have your bag. You're actually going to be hitting your bag today. With the eskrima sticks, we're going to start with your 6 count today. Hopefully, I know I'm a little bit far away from the camera. Hopefully, you guys can see me. If not, I can get Alex to demonstrate. If you're doing this in the air, which most of us will be, we're just starting with our standard. So you're going high, low, high, chamber, high, low, high. If you have a sibling, so Lauren and Jacob, you guys want to try this on each other today, hitting the same stick for high, same stick for low, same stick for high. That's okay. That's fine with me, as long as your parents say it's okay. On the back here, how it's working, I'm coming 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I can't do that for too long because I have a wrist injury, and every time I hit it too hard, it hurts. But have fun with this one. You guys are going to hear Alex hitting this back. I want you guys to try to keep your pace with his, just to kind of try to match his flow. Imagine that you are actually striking his sticks instead of his sticks striking the bag. You want to create a good pattern with that. Go ahead, get ready. So we start with your standard 6 count for this, Alex. Awesome, get set, and go for it. Good. And go ahead and pause here real quick. One small thing, we all have a tendency to do this, and it's fairly normal. We like to keep a foot in front. For this one, for a 6 count, go ahead and give me a flat feet. Yeah, so your feet are flat to front here, as if you had, this bag was now a partner. Go ahead and get ready, and go for it. So you're gonna look through 10 times total for me. This one is starting 1, you're gonna count to 10 when you're done taking it for me, okay? Go for it. Good. Good. Keep this up, guys. Almost there. And is that 10?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, cool. Perfect. Hopefully the standards is feeling good now. Now let's go ahead. We're going to rotate into high. What is really the only difference?
All your strikes are going in a high direction.
Absolutely. Yeah. So aim high on these. If you guys are in studio, so Alex, please be careful on your backhand. It has a tendency to bounce. It might try to go for your face. So just be careful because it's a gnarly one if it hits you. I promise. That second strike actually, the 1, 2 there, that one's the bad guy, typically. But let's go ahead. Same thing. We're gonna do 10 now. Just making sure that we're going through and we're feeling comfortable. You ready? It's up. Flat feet. Awesome. I know it's those little nitpicky things. Go for it. If you hit my plastic too hard, it will crack and then all the water will come out and then my mats will die. So just don't hit the lower part. As you guys are coming through here, a lot of us, and it's normal to like to do kind of a loop through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay with me if you guys want to do it that way, but you need to emphasize that your sticks here, I'm actually going to have Alex do this on the back once. Just give me 1 sec here.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Notice his sticks are not truly angling straight downwards, but he's at about, I call it about a 45-degree angle. So maybe 45, 50 getting up even, now I wouldn't say close to 90, but 45, 50-degree angle on this. That way, when you strike, your strike is farther away from you, and that means farther away from your opponent or your partner hitting you in the leg while you're doing these. Hopefully that's feeling comfortable. Let's go ahead and let's rotate through this. Go ahead and go into that ready position. Get set, and go for it. Time. Okay, that one should be feeling pretty good here. We've got one last set today. We have done this in the past, so this one should feel fairly easy. You're going to start on a standard 6 count. You're going to keep going on your standard 6 count until you hear me say high or low. Whichever one I say, you switch to. In the past, I have allowed you guys to switch after you finish your 6 count. No more. If you just started like a 1 high and I say low, your last 2 have to be low. So I want you guys to be able to switch mid-strike on this. Really, really try to hold yourself to that standard of switching as soon as you hear it. If you're finishing, it's not going to give you as much of an opportunity to really learn these techniques. Are we ready? Let's try it out. Go ahead and get ready. Starting on standard and go for it. High. Low. Good. Standard. Low. Good. Keep it up. High. Low. Standard. High. Low. Standard. Time. Great. How's that feeling?
Good, man.
Good. Awesome. I would offer to do Redondo on the back, but you really don't want to do that because it will hit you back in the face and it will suck and hurt. And it doesn't promote good teaching. So let's go ahead. I will work, we'll continue to work this, and we'll work 2 through 5 count another day on this. I'll make sure that you guys get through that. But let's go ahead, let's move on from here. What I want to see now for these last 2 minutes, we're going to run through your form. Go ahead, put your sticks away, get some water, and we'll finish up. I'm going to move your bag out of your area. Awesome. So, we're going to finish out today. We've got about 10 minutes left or so. Actually, less. My computer's fast. That's why. Okay. Now I understand. Let's go ahead. Let's run through this form. We're going to go move by move once. Actually, let me ask you guys this. As I'm talking here, I said we're going to go move by move. If you're like, no, we don't need to go move by move, Master Wagner, go ahead and say no or yes in the chat, please. Let me know. We can go move by move, and then I want to run through full speed. Let's go full speed 3 times through today, just to make sure that we've got it down. And then if you guys have any parts of your form that you're like, no, please. I'll take it. We're not going to go move by move is what they're saying. They're like, we've done that so much. Please, no more. I'll take it. So we'll go through full speed 3 times then. If there's any parts where you guys are like, I don't understand it, let me know, and we can go from there. I'll pull this back a little bit so you have a little bit more room here, Alex. All right. Go to Chimby. Name your form.
Take a project, ma'am.
Good job.
Ah!
Whatto? Okay, cool. Go ahead, go back to your spot for me. Relax. Looking good here. Couple of small things for my people at home. Any connection from class earlier, when you're doing your mountain block here to the rotating up and through, what punch do we call that?
An upset punch.
An upset punch. What other name do we now call that?
Uppercut.
So it is an uppercut. What's the third name for it? It's the fancy, I said it earlier. Starts with an S.
Stomach punch.
Stutter punch. So, stutter, like
Stutter punch.
Like a speech impediment. Yes, like a stutter. So stutter punch. This is the stutter punch. This is also considered to be an upset punch. This is an uppercut. Really, the only difference is the uppercut goes up. These two just stay parallel to the floor. Let's go ahead. We'll go through 2 more times with this. This is looking good. Timing-wise, this is what you guys want to do. Don't be afraid to throw your key-ups in there. It'll just kind of keep everyone on track together. Let's do 2 more then. Other than that, it's looking good. Give me the... No, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Never mind. We're good. I had something and I lost it. Coach and B. 2 more times. Name your form.
Take a project, ma'am.
Sit up.
Ah!
Awesome. Photo. Cool. I've got one small little thing here. Pop quiz. At that end, the last move, when you do your elbow, so you go single knife hand and then your elbow. Which direction does your elbow go?
It goes sort of over and downwards.
Yes, it does. So this has been taught and done a couple of different ways here. It's a sideways to arcing downwards elbow, right? So if you have a hard time coming down, you can still go sideways with this technique, but you're making sure that you're looping over. The idea is that you're either hitting someone in the collarbone, neck area, so you're coming down. You can crack them in the skull too, depending on their height, or the sideways one hits where?
And ribs?
Yeah, sideways hits the ribs too. These are what we call, there's certain descriptors for elbows and over, down. So either a down, up, or an up, down, or an over, down. Those are called 6/12 or 12/6s, like a clock. 3 9s are here. Those are your sideways elbows. You're kind of doing a mix between a 3-9 and a 12/6 elbow. So you're coming over and dropping, kind of at an angle. You could almost call it like a 270. You're thinking about it, or like a 1-7. So it's coming at that angle there. Your back fist then, where does that hit?
Back fist?
So you go single backhand, elbow, back fist punch.
Oh yeah. Say into the forehead?
Yeah, that one hits you in the forehead, like the coulda had a V8 commercials from long, long ago. Elbow, back fist hits you in the forehead. This is not a sideways back fist, I see that. Make sure it's kind of straight towards your target, then reverse punch. We've got one more time today, and then we are done. Go and go, Chimbi. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Great job today. Go ahead, name of your form.
Take apologize, ma'am!
Last time through, see Jeff.
Ah!
Awesome job. Shake it out for me. Hopefully you guys are feeling good today. Hopefully what we went through is good for you guys, helped you get prepared for belt testing. I will run through announcements next time. Big ones. We've got belt testing options. I'll send those out to you guys within the next few days. I'll have some belt testing times too ready to go. All of our belt testing and everything else kind of really depends on what Jared Polis decides as the governor, whether or not he'll kind of extend the stay-at-home order or anything like that. So, we'll just continue to work as we're doing. Hopefully, we'll be able to migrate over to outdoor classes shortly, but let's bow it out. Great job today, guys. Cheerio. Face the flex. Kigaki, kunye. Face the front. Sabum nimde, kunye. Nice and loud. We'll talk go.
Black belt excellence, ma'am!
Great job today, guys. Class is dismissed. You guys rocked it. Good job, sir. You are all set. Great job today, guys. Hopefully, you had fun. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. You better.